Hey, how are you? Happy Tuesday. Great to see you. Hope that you're having a wonderful evening and so grateful that you decided to stop by. We have some wonderful things to share with you, and I'm excited to hang out with you for a little bit. No guest tonight, just me. So we'll just sit here and chat and have fun together. And be sure to tell me when you're here and when you arrive and where you're from and all those wonderful things. Hey, Nicole, how are you? You're the first one in tonight. And Megan is in the chat as well. So Megan will answer any questions that you have from our team. Kylie's here with me too. So we're like all ready to go. You have questions, fire away. We'll be sure to answer them as best we can. Hey, Sandy, nice to see you. Hi, Wendy. Great to have you with us. So somebody there, I saw Diane from New Mexico, and Amy's here, and Joan's here, and Mariana's here. Hi, Carolyn. Everybody's here. Nice to see you. What's going on? So happy almost end of May. What? Like, how did that happen? Like, don't you feel it was just Valentine's Day? I feel like that this year is just going by so quickly. So busy time here. Lynn says, hi, Megan and Jill and Kylie. Hi, Lynn. A busy week. We're going to head down to the beach probably. Nicole said, I'm watching from Florida. Happy belated birthday to Kylie. We actually celebrated Kylie's birthday here with our family tonight. She was over at her mom's with her other family last night. So we had a quick dinner together and opened a couple of fun presents. And Kylie often asks me in jokes and says, Mom, who's your favorite? You can tell me Trevor's not here. Who's your favorite? And I always pause and look at her and say, you are my favorite daughter. And I actually found a super cute t-shirt that says favorite daughter. So that was one of the things I gave to her, and she's wearing it tonight. So she's looking super cute. Yeah, so we're gonna spend hopefully the weekend down at the beach a little bit. Hey, Michelle from St. Louis, MIZ. Big Mizzou fan, love that. So we're gonna spend a little time at the beach. We're gonna be back here too, kind of just back and forth. It's how we usually do those weekends. A little time here, a little time there, and just gonna relax. I hope a little bit for the long weekend. June is going to be a really busy month for us at Just Jill. July is going to be even bigger. You guys, can I just tell you, our Christmas in July this year is going to be huge. We didn't really do much in the way of holiday items last year for Christmas in July, because at that point I wasn't even really sure if we were going to be carrying that kind of decor. But we are, and we have coming up in July for Christmas in July, some great items, some things that we had last year that sold out that you wanted us to get back. So those will be part of Christmas in July. I have a new collaboration with Joyce Byers from Byers Choice. Hi, Kathy. And so we have a great brand new limited edition Santa that'll be coming in if you're a collector. It's based on one of my Byers Choice Santas from my personal collection. So Joyce and I, we couldn't recreate it exactly, but we really took a lot of the elements and recreated it. So that'll be coming up super exciting in July. And I'm really looking forward to that. We're going to have so much fun. Megan and Kylie and I are going to do some really fun videos to showcase the products. So that's going to be fun to share with you, just to sort of, get you in that holiday mood. In that July timeframe, which I think is a lot of fun. Hi, Joan. Oh, you're so nice. Thank you. Okay, so here's very nice compliment. You look beautiful. Thank you. I've never considered myself that way, but thank you. I was literally on the couch with Kylie about an hour ago, and here were the thoughts that were going through my mind. Could I maybe just do this Facebook Live tonight with no makeup? Do I really have to change my t-shirt tonight? Could I just go out and just show them who I really am? Which isn't really that far from this, but I was like just totally in like I don't want to say grubby. It was a fine t-shirt, but it wasn't like, it was like a little stretched out at the neckline and whatever. So anyway, I went upstairs. I put on a little makeup for all of you. Not a lot. I didn't even put on any concealer, to be honest. And my hair, I just kind of scrunched. Thank you, Callista. And here we are. So this is the real thing. Actually, can I tell you, I actually took the scissors to my hair and gave myself a little bit of a cut. I do that. I don't recommend it. I'm not a professional, but I know how to give my hair some of those little piecey bits when it gets so heavy. Look how much hair I have, you guys. It's so thick and it gets so heavy. I know it's a lot of you wish you would have more hair. I know. So not complaining, but it gets a little bushy and I don't know what to do with it. So then I just start cutting. Haven't had any disasters with it. That's the good thing about having a lot of layers is it doesn't really matter if I kind of mess it up because you won't really be able to tell. But I will go get a professional cut, hopefully in the next couple of weeks. That's what I'm hoping for. Okay, so what's up with all of you? Tell me something good. Share something with me in the comments, and Megan's going to put them up so I can see, like, did you have, a good weekend? Did you try a new recipe? Have you set any new goals for yourself? What are you doing for you? I want to know. I want to know all of those things. What we're doing for me, Doug and I, we've decided we need to rotate ourselves back into healthy eating gear. So we've kind of started that this week. I'm really trying to meal plan, really make sure that I'm preparing meals. It's so easy with our schedule. And truth be told, I'm a bit of a workaholic. And so I work nonstop. And all of a sudden it's like 7:00 and I'm like, oh my God, I did not make dinner for anybody. Now it's easier because my kids are older and Trevor can make something for himself. Kylie can make something for herself. Doug can too. But I like that dinner time. I like that time around the table. And so I'm really trying to get back into the habit of meal planning, doing my grocery shopping at the beginning of the week, making sure I have everything I need for each of those meals that I'm planning out, sticking to it, not getting lazy and saying, let's just DoorDash. That was the worst thing ever that happened to me, was discovering DoorDash. I mean, it's a wonderful convenience, and that's the issue. It's a wonderful convenience. Jill said, I just ordered a ton of Callista hair products. Yay. Oh my gosh, Jill, if you have any questions about it, let me know. Did you guys love that with Maria? I'm totally like going off in a different direction here. I'll get back to the meal planning in a moment. But did you love having Maria McCool here last week? Thank you for all of your orders from the Callista collection. In fact, that was one of the things I was going to talk about tonight. We ran out of the shampoo and conditioner duos, but they're back. So this is a great place to start. The same way with skincare, the best place to start is with the right cleanser that can do the right thing for your skin. You want to make sure you exfoliate. You want to make sure that you hydrate. That's what juice does for your scalp. So it's cleansing, it's exfoliating. So at the skin level, where the roots are, where your hair is growing, it's really exfoliating away any of the dead skin. It's nourishing with vitamins and minerals. And then with the follow-up conditioner, you're getting the hydration that you need to. It comes with pumps. These are the 32-ounce sizes. These are on sale right now. Normally this duo with shipping, remember, shipping is always included at Just Jill. And Sandy said shampoo is the black and the white is the conditioner. Sorry, I don't know this by heart. Yes, black is cleanse, and it says it right here, Sandy, right down there at the bottom. Honey mint is the fragrance. So cleanse, step 1, and then condition for your second step. So love this. Comes with the pumps. If you have short hair like mine and you wash your hair every day, 1 pump of shampoo, one pump of conditioner, this will last you about 3 months. If you have longer hair, you might need more than 1 pump. So maybe this lasts you 2 months instead of 3. If you don't wash your hair every single day, again, maybe that stretches it to 3 months. But really, really great product. A great place to start with Callista if you've never tried their products before. And then do check out all of the other products that we have available now from Callista, from their hairsprays to their mousse products, their texturizers. Mariana said, I love Maria. The travel hair dryer is great. I got mine the other day. Oh, Mariana, I'm so glad. So glad you got that travel hair dryer. A lot of you did. In fact, we had to do a reorder on that internally so that we had enough to fulfill all of the orders. So check all of those things out. Shipping and handling included with everything. And the duos that we put together here at Just Jill are not the same duos that you're finding other places. So the one thing that's so important to me is I don't know. I feel like I have a lot of integrity, and I really don't want you to have to buy things in duos of the same product if you've never tried it before. Or then you've got to figure out, well, if I get this duo, then what else do I have to put with it? So when you shop with Just Jill, like I guess this is one of the Just Jill differences in shopping with us here, whether it's our skincare, which we've partnered with Dr. Adrienne Deness and we carry skincare from her. Now Maria from Callista. We have more brands that are coming aboard at Just Jill, which is so humbling, frankly, for our little shop. But I really jump in with the brands and I say to them and work with them and figure out like what are the best products to go together. Because I know this has happened. You've bought a product that you thought was going to give your hair so much volume and you were so excited. And then you used your existing hairspray at home and it completely weighed it all down. And it wasn't the product's fault, but it wasn't the right combination. So with Callista, when you look online at our assortment that we have now, the volumizing foam is partnered with the right hairspray. We did the Stratosphere O2 texturizer, which I love. Like I love that. Almost sort of, it's not a dry shampoo, but it kind of breaks your hair up like a dry shampoo does and can give you that texture. And then the right hairspray to put with it. I used a little bit of embellish in my hair tonight, which is why I can, kind of piece it out a little bit and scrunch it in or do whatever. And then finish it off with the flex spray. So I tried to really partner the right products together so that you would have great success. That doesn't mean if you buy one duo, you might not want to you might want to consider another duo. In fact, Maria and I were talking about like I think we need to do like a hairspray wardrobe kit for all of you, because I'll tell you, I can't just do my hair with one hairspray. It depends on what look or what style I'm going for. And so sometimes I want something just really light, easy, barely there, but it needs a little something. Other times I need the hold. Other times I want a spray that lets me style while I'm spraying, and then I might need to lock it in with something different. So we're working on maybe doing, what do you think about that? Do you like that idea of like a hairspray wardrobe? Because I feel like if you can get that part right, you are so much further along in having the hair look, style, volume, texture that you want. Like the hairspray really is, to me, such a crucial part of it all. So we're working on that. Back to planning the healthy meals. Oh, wait, here's Karen. I had my hair done the other day and my stylist said, your hair is so healthy. Are you doing something different? The only thing I have done is use juice. Oh my gosh, Karen, that's awesome. Like, that's so true. You guys can relate to this. I know the first time you try like an exfoliating mask on your skin and you're like, oh, my skin feels so soft. Oh, it looks so dewy and glowy. All right, so like, let's take that idea and do it here. Because when was the last time you did that? I know. So that's what's so cool about Maria is she really understands. She has thousands of people in and out of her salon each week at Callista. She's had thousands of clients in her own chair over her career. And she really has a great background in product development because she worked with a lot of the top brands in the hair care realm before starting her own brand. So anyway, I could go on and on. I love the Callista products. Maria has been my hairstylist for almost 30 years. She's the first friend I made here. And we spend a lot of time talking product, talking hair, trying to understand where do we get it wrong. I had to learn a lot. I would come in sometimes and be like, oh my gosh, here's this celebrity. I want my hair to look like this. And she'd be like, Jill, her hair does that because that's her hair. Like maybe her hair was much thinner, finer than mine. And with as thick as my hair is, I'm never going to get that look from the cut. She could cut my hair in that style, but the end result would not be the same. So I do think it's also important to have realistic expectations about what your hair type is and what you can actually do with it. Not everybody is going to look good in the Lisa Rinna cut with all of the texture pieciness, right? Not everybody is going to work with that. Not everybody is going to look great in that Rachel Aniston or Jennifer Aniston Rachel haircut that was so popular in the 90s. It doesn't work for everybody. So how can you adapt it so that you have something that looks a little fresh and modern, but works right for your hair? And cut is always important, but I will say knowing the right styling products is really what's going to deliver that transformation, if you will, to sort of update everything that you have. So, all right, I didn't really plan on going down that road tonight, on that path of giving you another lecture on Callista, but hopefully that's helpful to you, and I'm happy to answer any questions that you might have on the products. Anyway, I was back to meal planning. So Doug and I are trying to just, sort of adjust how we're eating at home more, eating better foods, eating more healthy, the thing, more protein, more vegetables, not as many carbs, watching our sugar. So anyway, that's this week. Tomorrow night, I'm already marinating chicken breasts in this really yummy marinade. It's called a speedy sauce. I get it at Wegmans in my grocery store here. It's kind of a vinegar base, so it has a tang to it, but oregano and really good flavor. So I'm marinating the chicken breast overnight. I'm going to throw those on the grill. I might actually grill them in the morning before I head out on my day, and then come home tomorrow night, and I'm going to make us these really yummy big salads where I've got the marinated chicken. I've got some feta cheese, some cut up cucumbers, sort of like a Greek salad, some red onion, and what else was I going to put in there? I forget everything I bought, but just a nice big yummy like Greek salad chicken bowl for dinner. I love to do skillet sheet pan meals. I don't know if you ever do those. Those I just think are so quick and easy. Like, let me just cut up the chicken, throw it on the pan, cut up the peppers and onions, throw it on the pan, throw it in the oven. 30 minutes later, it comes out. Give me a low carb tortilla, wrap it up. It's like fajitas in 30 minutes. So good. So anyway, that's what's happening around our house. Trevor had prom over the weekend. His girlfriend Mia looked really pretty. They had a really good time. Trevor's baseball team actually won their division and then had their playoff game yesterday, and they were up 1-0 heading into the 6th. And an error happened, and the next thing you know, they're down 2-1, and they ended up losing. So they're knocked out of the playoffs, which is kind of a bummer. But that season ended, so his school season done, and tonight he's already at practice with his travel team getting ready for their summer season. So he's super busy. I think that's it. My mom's doing great. She is acclimating to her new living situation. She told me the other day, she said, I'm going to be honest, I don't love it, but I'm starting to like it. Progress. It's progress. Anyway, hi, Tammy from Colorado. Just made the lasagna pizza cups. Oh, that's a good little recipe, Tammy. Love that recipe. Kids love that too. If you have, kiddos or grandkids and you want something to make for them. My kids always love that recipe. Catherine said, I ate the entire cinnamon coffee cake. Yikes, Catherine. Been known to do that myself. Love those My Grandma's coffee cakes. In fact, we're going to take one down with us this weekend for Memorial Day. So
it's not coming back home.
Kylie just said, and it's not coming back home. That's like one of her favorites. She loves the My Grandma's. In fact, if you read her birthday blog yesterday, Kylie's birthday was yesterday. She's 23. But she and I kind of tag team on a blog, and she wrote some of her favorite things. Gail said, happy birthday. Love the blog with your favorite things.
Thank you, Gail.
She said, thank you, Gail. Yeah. And also another blog I wrote, we talked about it today on Facebook. I don't know if you saw the post, but I'm going to start writing some blogs over for this Property Brothers, for Drew and Jonathan, over on their website at drewandjonathan.com. So I wrote one about all my favorite travel products. So if you're, planning some vacations this summer, or just looking for some recommendations on different things or some tips, head on over to drewandjonathan.com and scroll through their blogs, and you'll find my my travel blog that I did for them. All right, so how about we just talk about a few products? That's always fun. There's some new things. What do you guys want to do? You want to go new first? Any votes? We have a new Matthew Angelo, I see you in here, and I don't know if you heard me earlier, but yes, there's a new Buyer's Choice Santa coming in July for Christmas in July. New candle fragrance. Are you guys up for that? New candle fragrance. Do you want me to do there? Do you want me to talk about some new jewelry items? Nicole said new candles. New candles. All right, a couple new candles. So one new combo from Candle Maker Ed and one new dough bowl candle from KC Essentials. All right. So, okay, people are like, yes, candles. Okay, so you asked, Ed and I worked on this scent for over almost 2 years. We knew early on that lemon is a great fragrance for your home. But lemon is really tricky. I think when Ed was here the last time, we talked about the fact that sometimes lemon oil ends up smelling like a household cleaner. Sorry, I don't want that. And it's not always the right note. It's like working with that lemon fragrance. And again, we're working with the essential oils is tricky in how it works with the soy wax, but then also how it plays with other fragrances. Well, leave it to Candle Maker Ed. We talked about what we wanted. We tried some things last year. They just weren't working. And then it was time to move into fall. So we revisited it this year. We talked about things we could do. And so I am so excited to share with you that we now have lemon pound cake. Oh my God, so good. Lemon pound cake as one of our new candle fragrances from our Just Jill collection. It is clean lemon, like fresh squeezed lemon juice. You all love my lemon recipes. You're going to love how your house smells with this lemon pound cake. So Nicole's like, stop. I know, Nicole, stop it. So good. So lemon, yes. Hint of sweet. Hint, not sugary. This is not sugared lemon. Little hint, but then that bakery note. So, you do have this like when you buy that piece of lemon cake at Starbucks and you go to take a bite and you're like, oh, it smells so good. I can't wait to eat this. Okay, that's this candle. You're going to want to eat it with a spoon. It smells so good. Lemon count. Cindy says, wow, you hit the one out of the park. Lemon pound cake. Perfect. It's so good. It's so good. But when we do these duos with Ed, I like to partner it with something that's complementary. So that was tricky because I was just telling you, lemon's not always the friendliest kid in the sandbox. So we got it right here. How do we blend it so that we hit the right balance with its partner? And so this one is a little unusual, but I hope if you've bought our candles, tried our candles, burned the two combos together and are like, okay, now I get what she does. You'll trust me on this one. So this is spiced honey and tonka bean. Tonka bean is actually from the legume family, and it's found down in South America. It's used in exotic cooking, but a tonka bean has notes of vanilla. So why a lot of chefs like to use it. However, it also has a bit of an herbaceousness to it. There's a warmth to it. And so when you take this sort of, it's not vanilla, but it is, it's sort of like in that family of vanilla. It's not as sweet as vanilla, I would say, but it has a little bit of that creaminess. It has the warmth because that's sort of what sets it apart. And then to put it with this spiced honey gives you that type of sweetness, but I feel like honey is just clean. And that's really at the heart of all of the fragrances that we do at our Just Jill Home Fragrance Collection. There has to be this sort of evidence of a clean to it. I want it to be something that you can walk through a room and enjoy, not something that like stops you dead in your tracks. So it's amazing. Michelle's like, can we eat it? I know you're going to want to. So lemon pound cake blended with its partner, which is spiced honey and tonka bean. Oh, they're so good together. It's like the honey and the lemon right? Like, that combination, right? Think about, you have a lemon tea or tea that you put lemon and honey together. Like those are really nice together. And then here in the pound cake, you sort of have that vanilla bakery note. And then here you get that sort of creamy note, but a little bit of the warmth, the herbaceousness together. It's fantastic. And I love this for this time of year because I think, we don't want it's going to be hot. You're going to be sweaty. It's going to be, you're inside with the air conditioning, like you're indoors and it's hot out and you don't want anything heavy. You want something light. You want something refreshing. And I think that this combination is absolutely that. Cindy said, what a fantastic idea. Never thought to burn the different scents as you're saying. We can burn them at the same time. They complement each other. That's outstanding. Thanks, Cindy. I mean, that's sort of what I really wanted these combinations to be for you. Yes, you can burn them separately if you want to, but if you walk from one room where the lemon pound cake is into the other room where the honey tonka is, and there's just this waft of them combining together, that's like scent number 3 that you're getting in your home. If you don't know about our Just Jill candles, these are made just for us, and here's the difference. When you place your order for these candles, Ed does not have 5,000 of these sitting on a shelf somewhere for the last 3 years, and that's what we're selling. He hasn't even made your candles yet. These are fresh poured to order. So the integrity of the freshness of that fragrance and those oils is top of the line. We use an all soy wax. These are made in Southern California, so made in the USA. They have cotton wicks. These are 10 ounces in size. And is that right? Why did I just have a moment where I'm questioning myself? Can you check that, Kylie? Mm-hmm. They are 10 ounces, right? I'm pretty sure they're 10 ounces, or are they 8 ounces? I don't remember. Like, oh my gosh, like, and this is menopause and being 55. So you'll get the 2 candles. They're fresh poured. Here's what else Ed does. A lot of candles out there, when you go to wherever you might buy them, 10 ounces. Thank you. All right. And you'll get 70 to 80 hours of burn time with these. So when you go to stores where you see candles, you smell it and you're like, oh, that smells so good. You get it at home. And within 2 days, you're like, what happened to the fragrance? Like that candle, it's like it doesn't smell anymore. A lot of candles are top loaded with the fragrance, meaning they fill it up to about here with very little fragrance. They concentrate all the fragrance here so that you're like, wow, I can't wait to buy that. But by the time you get here, there's no real smell left for the remainder of the candle. Ed doesn't do that. He uses the same amount of fragrance from the bottom all the way up to the top. So you get that level of fragrance all the way through the burn. Here's the most important thing with candles. Our candles or any candle. Trim our wick down to about 1/4 of an inch. The first time you burn your candle, make sure you have about 1 to 2 hours to let it burn. The worst thing you can do is light the candle for 40 minutes and then blow it out, because guess what's going to happen? It's only going to burn to that far. And the next time you burn it, it's only going to burn to that far. And then what happens is the candle starts to tunnel. What you want is a complete melt pool the first time you burn the candle. That's going to release the fragrance into the room and give you more of the fragrance that you're loving. But it also ensures that the next time that you burn the candle, it's going to burn all the way across, evenly across, and it'll continue to do that all the way down. These aren't inexpensive. So let's make the most of all of the ingredients and all of that fragrance by burning it right the first time. When you go to extinguish the candle, you can actually use the lid as the snuffer. Okay. And after you've burned the candle and you go to light it the next time, turn it upside down, take a paper towel, just gently kind of clean off any of the bits. If you need to trim it again, you can, but really just cleaning it off and then letting it burn for the next time, you're good to go. Soy is a really nice clean burn. You don't have the black soot It's an awesome, awesome item. So our home fragrance collection is one of our best sellers here at Just Jill. And we have many fragrances for you to choose from. Our home fragrance is a 5-star rated fragrance. So that's another great fragrance to try. It's also beautiful with the lemon pound cake. In fact, I have one here. Our home fragrance comes in this cobalt blue, but it also comes in white. And that comes, make sure I got the right one here. Yeah. Oh, I kind of like that. So if you have our home fragrance already, and then you do the lemon pound cake, that's a nice combination. The home fragrance has some tropical notes to it, and it does have a little bit of sugared fruit. So those will play nicely, I think, with that lemon pound cake. And frankly, I think it'll be fine with the adding the honey. It's like having a tropical fruit salad and then drizzling honey on top. Yeah. So I think you're gonna love this new combo. So check those out. Thank you, Candle Maker Ed, for rushing to get those done. Lemon pound cake and spiced honey and tonka bead. Yum, yum, yum. Also, in our candle world, we also offer our dough bowl candles from KC Essentials. So Katie from KC Essentials did a dough bowl for us at holiday time, blew out. For the Just Jill anniversary, she did the home fragrance. She worked with Candle Maker Ed. He shared his secret recipe for our fragrance. And she did the dough bowl. And now we have a brand new dough bowl. So this one is done in this rustic white. Let me just say, if you don't like the vintage peeled paint look of things, don't order this. This is supposed to be that sort of vintage farmhouse, look, rustic, worn, which I love. But we had Katie do a new fragrance, and this one is sea salt and orchid. So it's a very soft, this is also soy-based. She does a soy-based the way Ed does. She does wood wicks with this, and there will be instructions on how to burn this properly with those wood wicks. There are 4 wicks on this candle. Can you see them underneath there? There they are. And you want to light them all at the same time. And the bowl is reusable after you burn it out. Some of you might have the dough bowl candles that we did in the home fragrance, or a lot of people give these as gifts. Let us know if you've tried them, because I'd love to share your opinion with others. So this sea salt orchid, Bernadette on our team has been living with this fragrance. She says her husband comes in every night and talks about how good their house smells. So if you do want a little bit of a floral note, not overpowering, very soft, but I love the way the sea salt cuts it just a little bit. It's very pretty, very nice, beautiful gift item. There's sort of a fun coastal vibe to this, I think. And this fragrance, this sea salt orchid, when Katie does trade shows and, she does farmers markets and different events like that with her products where people can come up and smell them, this is one of her top sellers. So I felt really good about adding this to the Just Jill collection with this particular candle, because I don't know, the first time I smelled it, we all loved it in the office. It's got a cleanliness to it. There's a clean note there too. And again, not overly floral. Yes, there is a slight crackle sound when you do the wood wick. So you will have that. It's subtle. It's not like a crackling fire, but obviously the way wood sounds when it burns, you will have a little bit of that crackle. Susan said that candle is a must-have. So really beautiful, something brand new, something different, beautiful gift idea. So that is new from KC Essentials. Also from KC, we just got back in stock our Just Jill soaps. So this is the fragrance from the Just Jill home candle. We had requests, that home fragrance, and it's called home because that's how I wanted my home to smell. When I walk in, I feel like, oh, it smells like home. This smells good. A lot of you were like, could you do it in a body lotion? Could you do it in a fragrance? Could you do it in this? Could you do it in that? So we tried to figure out how can we take that fragrance and put it into other things that made sense. And no pun intended. And so we did it in soap. So KC Essentials, her soaps really are one of her trademarked products. These are soaps that she started to formulate way back when she started her company, because her son had horrible eczema, really troubled skin as a baby, and she couldn't use anything. So she had to use what she could find and make things herself. So these are avocado oils, coconut, shea butter, all these really nourishing ingredients. And all of these are made for Just Jill. They have the cute little Just Jill heart and home there, the Just Jill logo. And this is a total body soap that you can use. If you've tried these, let everybody know. You'll get one in the swirl. You'll get the one here. I'm just going to take this off here real quick. That looks like the wave. Look how cool that is on the top. I love that because she knows I love the ocean and the water. And then as a bonus, Katie also includes one of my favorite items of hers, which are these lotion bars. So basically I want to read the ingredients. Ready? Here are the ingredients right off the can. Beeswax, coconut oil, shea butter, cocoa butter, fragrance oil. That's all that's in here. But this is almost like a balm in a bar. If your legs are really dry, rub this there. If your elbows are really dry, rub it there. Your heels are really dry. Your hands get really dry. Work this lotion bar into, Mariana said, love this Casey Essential Soaps. The home fragrance is great. Thanks, Mariana. Rub this into your hands and it just melts in. It's richer than what a traditional hand lotion would probably be. But, some of you, I'm sure, get the little cracks on your fingers. Your cuticles are always so dry. Nothing gives you enough. The lotion bar is awesome. I've noticed too, I've never been somebody who really likes lotion, like ever. So I know like my shins and everything, when I start wearing like a shorter denim skirt in the summer or shorts or whatever, like my legs don't look that great. I love the lotion bar because I can just do like a quick swipe across my shins, work it into my skin. It doesn't leave my skin looking shiny or greasy, but it looks better because it's hydrating it. So it's called a lotion bar. Think of it almost like a lotion balm, but we include that as a little extra when you pick up our set of 2 home soaps. So you get all 3 of those for $39. Remember, shipping and handling always included in your purchases. All right, let's talk a little bit about grilling because we just got something back in stock. Elisa said, I have the home soaps. They smell beautiful, very gentle on your skin. Love the color and shape of them. Thank you, Lisa. I'm so glad that you've loved them. Yay. Love to hear that. My friend Kim Marie Santiago from Saltopia, just back in stock, probably one of my favorite items of hers because I love to grill in the summertime. It's quick, it's easy, it's delicious. I don't have to heat up the house. But the key, I think, with good grilling is you have to have good marinade, right? You have to good flavors and seasons. So Kim Marie created what are called the Grill Guru bags. And you're going to get 10 of these. Inside this pouch are all the seasonings already measured out and ready to go. She gives you the directions on what you need to add. You use this as your marinade bat. It can actually stand up straight in your refrigerator, or you can lay it flat. And you follow the directions to marinate. So she has 5 of these that you get that are all around proteins. So this is the grilled honey pork chops. All you add, the pork chops and some olive oil, seasoning everything already in there. This one here, grilled chicken tandoori. All you add here, boneless, skinless chicken breast, a cup of olive oil, and you need skewers. Or not if you have one of those pans for the grill. And you don't even have to put these on the grill if you want to bake them or put them on your oven top grill or your George Foreman, that works too. Grilled smoky pork ribs. This one is, this one's so good. The grilled rosemary garlic steak. And again, all you add, 2 pounds of strip or skirt steak, a cup of olive oil, and half a cup of water. And then this one is another favorite. This is the zesty shrimp tacos. So again, you put everything in there, your olive oil, your protein, marinate it, and then you have these delicious, flavorful proteins to make a meal from. But you don't just get those. You get those 5, and so you get 10 total. You get 5 of these that are wonderful for delicious side dishes. So you've heard so much, I'm sure, about Mexican street corn. Kim Marie gives you her blend for that. All you have to add here, corn on the cob and olive oil. All the seasonings are already there. How about a lemon basil roasted veggie mix? You put the veggies in here in the olive oil. They have all the seasoning. You roast them up. You're good to go. This would be great for this weekend. Sorry, I can't get this to you in time. Roasted tomato bean salad. Like you've got to bring a side dish, or you're tired of doing the same old macaroni salad or the same old coleslaw. How about a bean salad with the right flavors? That's what you get with this one. I'm actually going to make this tomorrow night to go with that salad I was telling you about that I'm making for our family. So this one is the Greek cucumber salad. And I'll tell you, this recipe calls for cucumber, onion, sour cream, a little mayo, and some water. You can swap out that 1/4 cup of sour cream for a 1/4 cup of non-fat plain Greek yogurt. So you've cut down the fat, you've increased the protein, and that's like one of my favorite swaps ever. So you can do that with this one. And then finally, here's a no mayo potato salad. So you get all 10 of those. Normally the price on that is $64. We have it at $59. That includes your shipping and handling. This sold out last year, not just here at Just Jill, but Kim Marie sold out of these last season on her site too. So we brought them in earlier because we thought with the summer ahead, thinking ahead to 4th of July, thinking ahead of wanting to be outside, have fun, and not come home and stress about meals. How about just marinating something all day, cooking it up, and knowing it's going to be fabulous? So that's from Saltopia. Great combinations of flavors. And one last thing, even though this says honey pork chops, if you don't have any pork and you want to do chicken breast instead, it'll work. If you don't have steak and you want to do pork instead, it'll work. If you don't want to do the shrimp tacos, but maybe you want to do cut up salmon, it'll work. So she gives you guidance, but if you want to use a different protein, it'll work. So try those. I love those. Nice gift idea for dad for Father's Day too. Like if your dad, my father, was the king of the grill. And oh my gosh, Matthew just said these bags are great for Father's Day gifts. All the grill masters. We're on the same wavelength, Matthew. My dad was king of the grill. He would have loved something like this because he was always wanting to try new flavors. You know, sometimes you just get in a rut. Right? I'm not the only person who feels that way, right? You have the meals that you know work and everybody likes and they're quick and easy. And so that's what you just make over and over and over and over again. So try something a little different and let Saltopia help you. These are excellent. All right, so those are done. Okay, also for Father's Day, let's talk about that. Just back in stock. We only offer this brand a couple of times a year. It's my son Trevor's favorite personal care brand ever. It's called Duke Cannon. So I know a lot of you have ordered our Duke Cannon sets that we bring to you for the holidays. We wanted to bring in a small assortment for Father's Day. I also think these are great graduation gifts if you have a son, a nephew, a grandson who's graduating from middle school, high school, college. It could be fun as part of a care package. These are products that are made in the USA. A portion of the proceeds are donated to veterans causes. So I love that message. And we have a couple of different sets for you. We've done this travel set many times. It's often sold out. I love it because it's a fun sampling of a lot of products. You get an SPF lip balm, you get a face lotion, you get an aftershave cooling balm. Trevor loves this thick hair shampoo. It's called Anchorman. And you also get a shave cream. So that's a great little travel kit as well. This is all TSA approved. The reason Trevor discovered these products, our local Ace Hardware store has a shelf of them, and he loved these soaps. We've offered different varieties of soaps. They often sell out. We did a brand new 4-pack. So you get all 4 of these huge soaps that are each 3 times larger than most bars of soap. They're triple milled and they're amazing. You get all 4 of these for $40. Again, shipping and handling is included. So in this set, you're going to get Midnight Swim. That's Trevor's favorite scent. And we have a set of just Midnight Swim that we'll talk about. We have Leaf and Leather. We have Campfire. And we have fresh cut pine. Can I just show you this really quickly? How big this bar of soap is? Like, it's huge. That's a huge bar of soap. Look how thick it is. And they smell so good. Really good ingredients in all of these, shea butter and natural fragrances. The one thing I just like to tell people, because I like to be sensitive and I don't want this to surprise you if you get it at home, there is a little bit of a bad word on the soaps. So they are a big bleep brick of soap. Just going to show it to you. I apologize if that offends you. I don't want to offend you in any way, but I know that that may not be appropriate for everybody who may want to give it as a gift. For others, it doesn't matter, but I feel like you just need to know that. And yes, it bothered me a little bit as a mom when Trevor wanted these soaps, and I just was like, let's just get it out of the box and throw the box away and then just have fun using the soap. He's 18 now. What are you gonna do? But here's our set of 4. So Midnight Swim, Leaf and Leather, Fresh Cut Pine, Campfire. Love those soaps. They're awesome. When he gets out of the shower in the morning and I walk down the hall and the bathroom door opens up, like this, it just smells so fresh and clean. Total body bars, which are awesome. And then the last set that we have from Duke and Cannon, or from Duke Cannon, and I'll talk about that Midnight Swim set. If your guy has a beard, or is growing a beard, or has any kind of facial hair, mustache, goatee, even just kind of like wears things a bit scruff, here is a great set. This includes one of those big bars of the soap. It includes a beard balm. Again, that has shea butter, really good conditioning ingredients. And then this beard oil has argan oil, apricot oil, jojoba. So really, really good nourishing ingredients there as well. So we have that kit. And then finally, here is that, I love this. This is that Midnight Swim fragrance. This is one of their best sellers. This is Trevor's favorite. So this is their thick body wash. Again, it's like 3 times thicker than most body washes. It lathers beautifully. It rinses clean quickly. You'll also get one of the bars of the soap. So you get another one of those big bricks of soap in that Midnight Swim fragrance. And then you also get one of these solid cologne tins, which are great for travel. Just like women, we know solid colognes, they can just take a little bit, put it on, and they're good to go. So love that. You get all 3 of those items, and that is priced at $50. The travel kit is $50. The beard kit is $50. The set of soaps is $40. And again, shipping and handling is included in that price. So that's from Duke Cannon. All right, real quickly. Back in stock. We talked with Connie Elder a couple of weeks ago from Peak 10, and we sold out of our fabulous 5-star rated Sunjoy sunscreen. It's back in stock. Okay. This is, and if you ordered this and tried this, please, 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 please let everybody know. It's the best sunscreen I've ever used. And although I grew up in Southern California and as a teenager, I wore Bain de Soleil 2, which is hardly a sunscreen. As I got a little bit older, I wear sunscreen all the time. I've tried them all. I've tried them in powder form. I've tried them in the supposedly invisible. I've tried the high ones. I've tried the low. I've tried the drugstore. I've tried the premium luxury. I've tried them all. This is the best sunscreen I've ever used. And guess what? This is a non-chemical based sunscreen. This is a natural sunscreen, SPF 30, doesn't leave your skin shiny, doesn't leave your skin white, doesn't leave your skin that iridescent purple, absorbs beautifully, protects perfectly. It's called Sunjoy. So it's an SPF 30. I'm going to put it on my hand because I just want you to see this formula. And I want you to know that, yes, you can get the, so it looks there. Okay. And I know what you're thinking. Oh, you're going to be all white. You're going to have like the white lifeguard nose. Nope, I'm not. Look. Okay. Look at that on my skin. Doesn't have any weird reflection. protects beautifully. It's really good for the backs of your hands, actually. I'm always really sensitive here on the sides of my face when you're driving and the sun comes in, right? But look at that. I just want you to see. There's no reflection. There's no grease. There's no shine. There's no heaviness. Underneath your makeup, it's a dream come true. Because how many times are you like, okay, I finally found a foundation that I like, but oh, I got to wear sunscreen and then it's going to make my skin greasy and then the foundation's not going to work as well. Not with this. So it's called Sunjoy. We vacationed last summer up in Seattle, Washington for my niece's wedding. We were out in a little area called Clay Ellum. We were at a resort, a lake resort. It was hot during the day. We were on the water a lot. I wore this every single day. It was on my body. It was on my face. It was on my feet so my feet wouldn't get sunburned. It was amazing. And we did a raft trip one day and everybody was like, anybody have any more sunscreen? Anybody have any sunscreen? I threw this out there. I can't tell you how many people were like, oh my gosh, I love this formula. Oh my, tell me about it. I'm like, oh, it's all natural. Oh, I love that. What's the SPF 30? That's awesome. Two of the guys that were on our raft are very eco-conscious. And I'm like, it's also reef safe. They're like, that's amazing. So it's such a good product. If you've tried it, you know. Karen said, I ordered the sunscreen. It's not greasy at all. I've had a hard time finding something that works on my face. I know, Karen. It's just awesome. So we have this on sale. Shelf life, Dana, is, I think that Connie said it was 2 years. For this. It's a 4-ounce size bottle. And it's I'll just tell you, this is a titanium dioxide and a zinc oxide. It gives you broad spectrum UVA and UVB protection. It also, by the way, here's the other part of it. So all that's great, right? So non-chemical sunscreen, love that. Not greasy, perfect, not going to leave your skin white. Awesome. Here's what else is in it. The ingredient besides the sunscreen, number one ingredient, aloe vera, organic aloe vera gel, organic aloe vera juice, organic vegetable glycerin. You have cucumber fruit extract. You have passion flower extract in here. You have avocado seed oil. You have jojoba seed oil, grape seed oil, shea butter in here, vitamin E, all of these wonderful ingredients that are good for your skin. So you're protecting your skin and you're treating your skin at the same time. We have a couple of different offers. Mariana said, I just used it for the first time today. I was impressed. It was not greasy. Isn't that great? And doesn't leave your skin white. It doesn't put any cast of color on your skin, which I also really love. We have a lot of different offers going on with Peak 10 right now. So if you want just one bottle of the sunscreen, it's $28. The real value, you guys, is we did a duo. So instead of it being $56, which would be 28 times 2, we are doing it for $44.50. So now it's like $22 and change a bottle as opposed to $28 a bottle. Remember, shipping and handling is included. So that's the way to go. Stock up on these because we sold out last time. And I'd hate for us to sell out again now that we really are heading into summer. Linda said, I love that sunscreen. We'll be buying more. I'm so glad. I love this sunscreen too. So you can buy it as a single. You can buy it as a double. That's the real value on sale right now. Also from Peak 10, so many of you love the Save My Soul foot cream. It's pedicure season. Maybe you don't have the money or time to go get a pedicure. Maybe you just wish you had something that made it look like you did a quick fresh to the pedicure. Maybe not the polish, but at least your feet look hydrated, look smooth. Your heels look smooth. That's what's great about this foot rescue cream. This is a product that also has shea butter in it. It also has menthol and eucalyptus, so it's very cooling on your feet. It's an awesome product for people who stand on their feet all day. Anybody who's in healthcare, who works in the service industry. Maybe it's your granddaughter who's a hostess or a waitress, and she's talking about how tired her feet are when she comes home. Save My Soul is awesome. We have a couple of different offers on that. Normally by itself, this is $32, so you can buy it as a single. If you wanted to do this and this together, like try a sunscreen, try a foot cream, we put that together. It normally would be $60. We put it together for $48. So there's a nice savings there too. And then we also have the duo of just the Save My Soul, because so many people like to stock up on this. Again, normally these are $32 each. So 2 would be $64. We're doing a duo right now for $51. So keep one, share one if you'd like to. That's a nice opportunity. So check out Peak 10 over at justjillshop.com, where you'll find all of those products. All right. And last but not least, don't go away. Don't go away. Does it sting if you sweat and get in your eyes? No, I have not had that problem at all. I wear it on my face all the time. I've not had any problem with it going in my eyes. And I know that stinging feeling you're talking about, and I've not had that situation with the Sunjoy at all. It's the best sunscreen I've ever used. And let me just say this, in all the years that we've been shopping together, I don't think I've ever endorsed a sunscreen ever, but I am on that one. If I could private label it, Just Jill, I would. That's how strongly I feel about that formula. It's awesome. Okay, let's talk jewelry real quickly, because we have some new things and some things that are back in stock. So the first thing that's new, I'm just going to take mine off. In our Bellissimo Bronzo collection, which is a collection of bronze jewelry, nickel-free, made in Italy, covered in 18 karat gold. Our best-selling earring is an earring that looks like this, just a little bigger. This is the new version. The original version is a little over an inch long. This is 3/4 of an inch. So I love the size. I love the look. It's $39, great price point. Love the shine that you get off of this. I love the gleam. I think for summertime, this is going to be your new favorite earring. The longer version is one of our top selling, like probably in earrings might be top 3 seller. This newer version, slightly smaller, but look at the gauge. We didn't change the width of it. So you still have that pretty, I'm going to take out my one AirPod on this side so you can see. Look how pretty this earring is. It's just this pretty, it dangles, it moves, it glows. It's such a nice size. There's a great presence to it. So I think if you're looking for something new, this is one I want you to definitely check out. And when we first launched this particular earring in the larger size, we only did it in the yellow gold. And then so many of you came back and said, could you do it in the rhodium? Could you do it in the rose? So we did add those. If I get the same reaction to this one, I already talked to Bernadette today and I said, we need to make sure we're ready to do this in rhodium, because I think this would be awesome in a white. Don't you think that'd be pretty in a white bronze too? And this would be the kind of earring where I'd say, you're going to want it in both colors. I really think this is going to be a new favorite. It's a beautiful hoop, snap bar closure, again, nickel free. So don't worry about that. Made of bronze, nice weight, not heavy, but doesn't feel like nothing either. Feels good on the ear, feels comfortable, and just gives you that gorgeous hammered shine. So beautiful, beautiful earring, brand new, $39 from Italy. Remember, all of our Just Jill jewelry will come to you in your little Just Jill pouch. I love that. So enjoy that. All right, let me put this earring on this side back in real quick. And then let me just show you what else is back in stock, because another really popular earring from our Bellissimo Bronzo collection are these. These are 1 inch in diameter. They're also hammered, as you can see. So again, you get that, the way the light just kind of twinkles off of there is so pretty. Snap bar closure. And just when you want a traditional hoop earring that's just a little different, maybe not in its shape, but because that hammered texture gives such a pretty brilliance with the light, these are awesome. They're also $39. So, I mean, these price points are what you would expect to find in costume jewelry. And these are made for you in Italy, for Just Jill in this beautiful bronze, which is such a durable metal. We plate it in the 18 karat gold, so it has a rich luxe look. You should also know the micron plating of gold that we put on this is higher than the regular standard. When we started working with our partners in Italy, that was one of my requests. I had two key things with them. One, I understand that tubing with earrings is hollow, and that's great because you can get some really nice looks and not weigh down the ear. However, I don't want it to be so thin that these earrings are going to dent. So we increase the amount of metal in our tubing for the Just Jill collection so that you have an earring that is strong, that is going to be in your jewelry box for you to enjoy for years at a time. And my second request was this: I don't want your standard for your micron plating. I want you to give us more. And of course, the comment was, well, then you're going to have to pay more. And I said, I don't care, because I don't want people to think of Just Jill jewelry as throwaway costume jewelry. I want them to feel that they're making an investment in a piece of jewelry that they can wear for a very, very long time. So please give them a couple more layers of that gold, because I want them to wear this and enjoy it for years to come. So those are our standards at Just Jill. And I hope those of you who have tried our jewelry from Italy have found that to be true. So the new Bellissimo Bronzo hammered 3/4 inch, the return of our Bellissimo Bronzo classic round 1 inch, and then the #1 selling earring at Just Jill in the last 2 years has been this one. It's 3/4 inch, also from Italy. It comes in all 3 colors. These are sterling, and it's our 3/4 inch twisted earring with the snap bar closure. Also $39. So here is your beautiful sterling white metal. Love that. I love the thickness of this earring. I love the twist, but I also love that it's polished. To me, you get the best of all things with this earring. It was so popular, we made sure to bring it to you in that gorgeous gold. So listen, not everybody has hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars to go out and buy a new pair of gold earrings. You don't have to. These are $39. Again, they're made of a precious metal, sterling silver, but the only metal you're seeing is that 18 karat gold, which is stunning. And then for those of you who love pink, and it's the color of the year, pink is everywhere. Hot pink, magenta pinks. I almost wore a pink jacket tonight, actually. To add that little touch of pink, think about getting something in rose gold. I love rose gold with navy blue. I love rose gold when you're wearing natural, like linen tans. I love rose gold with your olive greens. It is so flattering to all skin tones and complexions. It's such a pretty piece of jewelry to wear, and just always will be just right. So there is your rose gold if you're interested in that look there. Again, $39 for those. All right, everybody, that has been a busy night. We talked about a lot of different things, didn't we? Gosh, from hair to meal prep to grill marinades to new candles, lemon pound cake, and that delicious spiced honey tonka, our new dough bowl look that I think a lot of you are really going to love, and you're going to love that new fragrance, our Duke Cannon, our sunscreen. There's so many different things. Lynn said, I'm obsessed with the Hydra bags. They're incredible. Thanks for the new colors. Oh, thanks, Lynn. I'm so glad you love that. And by the way, everybody, we just got the navy blue in that Hydra bag back in stock. So I know that it was advanced orders. We can ship those out. So if you had your eye on the Hydra bag, the wonderful bags, that navy blue we can ship out. It also comes in pink and green and orange and a sky bluish gray and a pretty sage green too, plus your classic blacks and others. So take a look at those over at Just Jill Shop as well. Melissa said, I'm burning my California Dreamin' candle with Southern Root Sisters cookies in the oven. Oh, that sounds good, Melissa. Love those Southern Root Sisters cookie mixes. Check out some of our new flavors, by the way, since we're on a bit of a lemon kick. She does have a new lemon flavor that is delicious. So you can check that out. over on the shop as well. One of the easiest things I'll tell you before I sign off, when you head over to justjillshop.com, that's our shopping store. It's a curated collection of these products that I'm sharing with you, that I have my hand in, brands I love. But if you want to see like what's the newest, what's the latest, there is at the very top of the navigation bar, you'll see the word new. And if you just click on that, that'll show you all of the latest items that we've added to the shop. So if you just want to see, like, I wonder what's new over there or what they've been adding, that'll be the place to check it out. Of course, we have dozens of vendors in the food category. We have dozens of brands in jewelry. We're adding more and more to the beauty world. We have lots in the garden section right now. So lots of things for you to check out when you have a moment. And as always, I just can't thank you all enough for your support and for spending time with me, taking time out of your lives just to hang out with me. I really appreciate it. It was a fun show to be with all of you this evening. And I can't wait to hear what you decide to pick up. So thanks again for shopping with us at Just Jill. We do a happy dance every time we see another order has come in. And that's the joy of being a small business owner, is we're all involved. We all have our hands in it, and we love our customers. So thank you. Have a great night. Happy Memorial Day. Please be safe, make some good food, and let's get back together next week. All right. I'll see you then, everybody. Have a good night. Bye.